And so, good evening. As I was mentioning, today we are going to talk about the business pack for a license that helps to enhance all the results that can be achieved within the company. With this, a person can earn with the business pack, activate, and unlock many other benefits that will make their results greater than those of other people. So, if you allow me, I will share a presentation here where we will be discussing step by step everything that the business pack entails, its conditions, how to acquire it, and more. Ready? So, let's go there. Please confirm if my screen is visible. Please confirm in the chat. All right, we're good there. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so today we are going to talk about the business pack and how to enhance our results within NV. Ready? So, we were telling you that the business pack is a plan that is activated within the company. This plan costs $1,000 and will give you access to an additional 1% in direct sales commissions. In other words, you will no longer earn 5%, which is what everyone starts earning within the company, but you will earn 6%. And if you have already moved up in rank, you won't earn 6%, but 7%, and so on. In other words, the business part will promote you 2 ranks ahead of your current rank automatically. It will save you many thousands of dollars in sales to be able to move up in rank and increase your direct sales commissions. And it will also give you the benefit of having an additional 1% in your own investments. And this is something that, thank you, no rank achieves. Ready? The only way to have higher profits is to have the business pack active, because normally it's 8% monthly. But with the business pack, you have the option to have not 8%, but 9% monthly for your investments. Besides that, this generates for you higher income, both from your own investment and from your companies and from your teams. Because apart from having an additional 1%, the business pack activates for you a $500 plan. In other words, the $1,000 you pay is not only to give you higher commissions and profits, but half of the value of the business pack is activated as an investment plan within the company, ready as a license within the company. So half of the business pack is activated as $500, which will yield you a 9% monthly return. This means that by the end of the year, you will have practically recovered the investment you made in the business pack. In addition, the sale of business pack licenses generates a 20% commission for direct sales. It's the only commission that high, 20% commission for direct sales of the business pack. You don't need to have a very high rank to achieve this 20%. You just need to have the business pack and sell it. So we have here that besides, this 20% would be $200 out of the $1,000, right? This is a commission for direct sales, but what happens? The business pack not only rewards the seller who makes the direct sale, but it also rewards up to the 4th level. The 4th line has extended commissions. It's the only one that has commissions on multiple sales levels, because level 1, your first line, commissions at 20%, meaning the $200. But level 2, or the second line, the referrals of your referrals who purchase the business pack will earn you a 10% commission on the business pack, which means you will earn $100 for each business license sold by your team. But besides that, it also allows you to earn commissions up to the 3rd and 4th line at 5%, meaning $50. Tell me if that's good, tell me if that's not good. This is very good. And on top of everything, as if it weren't enough, to receive the benefits of higher profits, higher commissions, extended commissions, besides that, the people who have the business pack license have special treatment within the company. They have access to exclusive in-person and digital events of all kinds. They have access to the NV Global card, which is a Visa or MasterCard that allows you to monetize your cryptocurrencies. You won't have to do any more buying or selling through exchanges or anything at all. With your own card, you will be able to monetize the money you have stored in cryptos. It's something fantastic. And it also gives you access to premium versions of all the products the company currently has and those it will develop, or as it continues to evolve. So up to this point, it's very cool, right? But let's go to a more practical example to make it clearer, because we have many commissions within NV Global. So when you unlock a benefit, it automatically reflects in all the other benefits. So let's go here. Let's suppose you promote the business pack and sell it to 5 people. You are a business pack and you also sold 5 business pack licenses. Ready? So what would happen? Immediately, all your commissions are activated. First, you have direct sales commissions not of 5% or 6%, but of 20% because the business pack commissions you 20%. So commission for direct sale of business pack, 20%. Each license costs $1,000. You sold 5 business packs. For the 20%, you have your $1,000 back. There. In pure commissions from selling business packs, you already have your $1,000. That you initially invested to activate your license, you already have it back. The second commission that is activated after selling 5 business packs, the direct bonus for the $500 plans. Because as I mentioned a moment ago, when the business pack is purchased, part of the license is used to work as an investment. Ready? So from the $1,000, $500 are activated as an investment, and that also generates the investment commission for you. Remember that every investment your referrals make will generate a 5% profit on sales, but since you are no longer at rank 0, you are now a business pack, then you will have a minimum commission of 6%. But what happens? That after your first $1,000 sold, you are no longer at rank 0. You have already increased your rank, so you will no longer earn 6%. But 6.5% because you moved up in rank, so your first 2 licenses pay you at 6%, but the other 3 will pay you at 6.5% for a total of $157 additional dollars from the direct bonus of the $500 plans. How are we doing so far? If it's being understood, we're clear. What do you think? All right, perfect. Everything's clear. I have the chat open here to read your messages just in case, all right? And as if that weren't enough, as if it weren't sufficient. The increase in commissions, the increase in income, the commissions for direct sales bonuses, both for the license and the plans, also have a fast start bonus that the company gives you for $150 if you activate these sales in the first month. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think then. In that scenario, we would have a total of $307 in total profits from these first 5 sales of business pack license commissions. What do you think? Up to that point, it's great, right? Super excellent, super excellent. And also, what would happen if your first line copies you? I mean, if the 5 people you invited do the same, each bringing in another 5. So this here already becomes a crazy thing. Because then what happens? You're no longer doing the work. You're no longer selling anything. You don't have to call anyone. You don't have to invite anyone. Because the people you invited did the work, and now they have generated a 10% commission for each of the licenses because they are your second line. Okay? Let's take the example. This is your first line. The referrals are your second line. So from here, you will earn a 10% commission on each of the business packs. So we have $1,000 as the value of each license, 25 business packs sold in total, and this multiplied by 10% gives us $2,500 in profit without lifting a finger, because the person you invited was the one who made the sale. That would be the first commission when your first line copies you. Then comes the differential bonus, because what happens? It turns out that you are already 1 rank above. your referrals. They earn 5%, just as we explained here, right? Which is not 5 anymore, but 6 because they have a business pack license and are entitled to an additional 1%. So just as they are one number above, you also have an extra rank. And this difference between the 6% they earn and the 7% you would be earning because you have a higher rank, that 1% difference you will earn, and that would be the differential bonus. Well, Alicia already explained that detail to you, right? And finally, you earn $250 in, $250 and $500 in earnings, in prizes that the company gives you, which is an investment that yields 13% over 7 months. So these $250 and $500 that you have activated, that the company activates for you in awards, you will be able to withdraw them gradually, month by month. And at the end of the 7 months, the $750 are yours. So it's an additional benefit. So Alicia tells me, I don't really understand this thing about investing 1,000 and only earning 500. What's going on, Alicia? This business pack is something, well, I didn't tell you. In total, if your first line copies you, in total, we would have earned $3,375 thanks to the business pack work scheme. So the $1,000 are invested to purchase the business license. Out of the $1,000, $500 will work, but the other $500 will generate an additional 1% on all your sales, not just the business pack sales, on all of them. And additionally, they will generate an additional 1% on all your investments. So for a person who is a leader, who has a large work team, who has large capitals coming in under them, this pays for itself in commissions, even if they don't buy the business pack. Even if they don't buy the business pack, this is activated solely with the commissions. Then it pays for itself. Ready? That is the potential of the business pack. It's super good, especially for people who are leaders and have a work team behind them that can generate a very good profit. Because as I mentioned, it generates an additional 1% in commissions. It's as if it advances you by 2 ranks. So you will earn that difference between the commission of the person on your team and the sale they have made. Especially for them, it is very, very, very good. So tell me, Alicia, is it more or less understood now, or is it super clear? The topic of the business pack. All right, Alicia, thank you so much for always being so sharp here. She's so attentive. Well, so that was the idea for today, to show you what the business pack is, or well, how to acquire the business pack. So we are going to enter the pack office. In Big Global, we are going to enter here at neva.io. I'm going to log into my account. Let's start here. And I will show you the route to activate the business pack. Ready? So here we go. To mark. The verifier that tells us the platform. The login. And I have an authenticator. If you want to set it up, it's also extremely easy. 6.95, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Confirm. Done. Here we go. So when we want to activate the business pack, we come here to our back office, make a deposit of the $1,000 that the business pack costs. Done. We write 1,000 here. The cryptocurrency always VST. There are more options, but they are very slow networks and can take too long. So it's better not to take the risk. The network. We use the Tron network. There are other networks, but it is always recommended to use only the Tron network, not the others. And we click on continue. Here it will generate a QR code where we are going to proceed. The deposit is the same route to activate normal investment plans. Done. We make the deposit to this wallet. Once the deposit is made, we wait around 5 minutes and the deposit of the $1,000 will be reflected here. To activate a normal investment, we always come here to where it says digital licenses, right? And we click on Open New and Activate. But since what we want is the business pack, we are not going to activate the investment here, but where it says in B Business. Great. So we are going to click on Open New. We put the $1,000 here, $1,000, and we would click on Continue. The business pack license would be immediately activated along with the other benefits. That would be the entire route and the way the process would be done. Ready? So that was the information we had for today. Now at 8, we have a business presentation for people who might be interested in learning more about everything we are doing. Remember that on the 15th of May, we have the 17th of May, we have an event in Bogota, Unmissable. All the leaders who are connected at this moment to the training are, in other words, extremely committed. And yes, they must be at that event and bring their guests. Remember, Saturday, May 15th, Saturday, May 17th, we have an event in Bogota. I will share the link here so that if you haven't registered yet, you can do so. Those who haven't registered should do so. Reserve your spot. Remember that your spot is limited. If you don't reserve your spot, thank you. Well, we might be missing out on attendance. Ready? So thank you very much to everyone who connected today. Thank you very much for your attention for this space and have an excellent night. Take care. Goodbye. For now then, perhaps.